Hello YouTube, today at powerjackrepair.org we got an Origin laptop, originpc.com I assume, EV017-s, and it uses one of the most powerful adapters out there, 9.23 amps, and that's usually the reason why the connector breaks in the first place. So this is the connector right here. My understanding, the rear pin that comes out from this pin that goes into the motherboard right here is broken. That's usually what happens to this particular connector. So my goal is to take it out of the motherboard and see if I put the new one in, if it's gonna work. Let me show you how to do that. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some leaded base solder to the pads. And the leaded base solder, this is flux right here. Flux will make sure that the solder penetrates better into the pads. Let's solder this to that. All right, so once I get the leaded base solder in, I would be able to add a little bit more heat. It's kind of hard for me to do so because the camera is in the way, but it's no big deal. All right, looks good. All right, looks excellent. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some temperature and take this guy off of the motherboard, the hot air. Some hot air. I insulated the area to the left so that the plastic components wouldn't be damaged. All right, and off we go. All right, good job. All right, excellent. Now on this end, what we got is this broken pin, as you can see. Right here is the broken pin that's supposed to be in the back of the connector. Instead, it was broken off and only the tip was showing up here. It would be helpful if you're watching this on a big screen TV. And I'm adding a little bit more solder so that I would be able to remove the solder easier. So what I'm gonna do now is position the hot air on top of the board. All right. All right, so the heater heating up the board so that the solder would flow easier. And since it's already leaded base solder in there, it flows quite nicely. So rather than going right ahead and trying to work with the unleaded base solder, which has much higher melting temperature, I am working with the leaded base solder that's already mixed with the unleaded base solder. So let's move this guy here. So the reason this guy breaks because none of the components are made to handle 9.8 whatever, 9 amps, 10 amps almost going through it. And particularly not this kind of connector for sure. Because everything melts. Once it all melts, it kind of, and under stress, it basically breaks off. All right, so I did clean up this solder. As you can see, right there should be the pin in the back. Let me show you under the microscope. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna fire up the microscope. Couple $1,000 microscope takes a bit of time to fire up. All right, so here none of the so let me position it like that. All right, let's switch to the microscope. Ooh. I see something isn't finished. No, is it finished? Nope. There is still some solder remaining right there. But those guys empty, this guy is empty here. We need to empty up this hole here. Let me show you what happened to the rear of the connector. So that's the connector. And that's what happened to it right there. This piece supposed to be in the back of the connector here. Instead it broken off, but part was stuck in the motherboard. Basically it's soldered to the motherboard. But the breakage point is right behind right here. So right here is where it broke off, right there, you see? And you can't really see where it's broken off unless you take the connector off. So if you think, wait, hold on. So it's like that. Supposed to be like, come on. Well, anyways, you got the point, right? This guy's supposed to be in there like that. But it's a round piece, it's kind of hard to grab on. All right, so found the new connector. That's how it's supposed to be, you see? That's the point right there. And we use exactly the same manufacturer of the connector. Let me switch to the different view. All right, so, oh, yeah, what I wanted to do. Oh, let's see if it's gonna fit or not. Oh, the other way. You know what, let me clean it up just a little bit. I'm not sure if this guy's supposed to be dived in like that or not. All right, let's see. Let me put some flux right there. Nah, okay. So it didn't work out as well as I planned. So let's fill it up with solder again. All right. Let's bring in the hot air. Power up. Okay. Really strange. It should have been, oh, like that. Okay. Right, looks good to me. Let's shut down the hot air. Put some flux so that the solder would flow easier. And we got a brand new connector someplace. Right here is a brand new connector. Okay, so what we're gonna do, put it on the right like that. And like that. Good job, good job. Okay, so let's solder up from the top. All right. Once the stabilizing leg is there, is soldered, we are soldering the rear. Okay. And now I can solder the other side. Like that. Like that, like that. Good job. Excellent. All right, good job. Good job and good job. Okay. I'm not happy when it comes to one thing here. Everything, oh, not everything, hold on. Let's say on this side. All right, good job. Good job. Now, my only concern is you see right there, the positive I soldered from both sides, but the negative didn't get soldered through to this side. That's something I need to fix up without damaging the components nearby. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out my $1,000 iron, really tiny iron, and see if I can do something around here. All right, looks good. Excellent. All right, looks good to me. Now you should understand it's like 10 amps, almost 10 amps going through here. So for that reason, you need to solder everything so well that there won't be anything to even. All right. Yeah, this is really good job here. Perfect. No, yeah, I like it. All right, let's see on the other side what we got. So you see it's all solder through nowadays. So we got the solder on the top and bottom. And if you clean it up, looks good to me. All right. All right. I want to inspect if anything nearby got damaged, and nothing got damaged, so we all good here. I'm gonna use my fancy dryer here to dry the entire board pretty soon, and then we'll see if the laptop gonna work. One thing to keep in mind, if you take a look right here, there's a wire going on from here to a component here. So in case you have this motherboard and you don't have this wire, it might be that you'll need one in case it stops working one day. So you got the connection right here, and it's being run to right there. Let me show you on the close-up where it's at. Right there is one. So connects to this tiny pin. It doesn't connect to that square. It connects to the black piece right here, to this guy here, and then it connects to this guy right here. All right, where are you at? Hold on. Right there. I sometimes see a connection like that, but this is from the factory. So my assumption is sometimes you have to do something extra, you know, when you get 20 of those, like 1,000 of those boards, and you need to update it. This is what you do. Alrighty. So Origin, right there, we got two lights plugged in and charging. We disconnected here. Lights disappear. Connected back in. Press the power button. And we got the Origin on the screen. All right. Origin. Origin. Let's see. All right, looks good. Looks good. Thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, and you guys leave a like. And you guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.